Let's talk about the programming for Monday, the week of Monday, October 17th. And as I'm shooting this video, I'm kind of going through these for the first time with you guys as well. So you kind of get my initial reaction to the workouts as well. Let's look at Monday there. Every 2 minutes for 7 sets, 2 squat cleans, plus 1 front squat, plus 2 split jerks. You're going to perform them at 95% of the initial complex you tested in with. So we're getting close now. Next week, we retest that front squat jerk complex. We got to get the legs used to having some stress and some pressure on them before you go to jump that thing overhead. This complex ought to take care of it. The workout, Kiss Me More for Tom. 21 hang squat cleans, 15 bar facing burpees, and 9 shoulder to overhead. Fast and furious. You guys are going to blaze that one down is kind of the idea there. The hang squat cleans probably be the most challenging part of the workout, or the bar facing burpees off them once the legs are juiced. On Tuesday, the workout, that's what I like. Yeah, it's definitely an aerobic one, so you don't want to temper your pace on the buy-in, buy-out, which is either a 2,000-meter bike or 1K row. I'd probably go at whatever you think your sellout pace is. I'd probably go about 5 to 10 seconds below that pace as you row, or if your RPM pace for hard is like 70, I'd probably try to bike at like a 63, 65 range. Something to keep you going, but keep you ready for the 5 rounds of 30 sit-ups, 20 wall balls, and 10 pull-ups or chest-to-bar pull-ups, and then buy out, right? So it doesn't really do you a lot of good to send it on the bike or the row on the front side and then not be able to consistently move through the sit-ups, wall balls, and pull-ups in the middle of the workout. On Wednesday, you have 8 sets of 1 power snatch plus 2 squat snatches, and they're going to be touch and go. Okay? You're going to build in weight over those 8 sets. So once you pick the bar up from the ground, the first catch must be above parallel, and then the next 2, you will immediately change direction upon touching the ground, and then you must come underneath the bar to hip crease below the knee, full extension of the arms. We always, in a weightlifting session, we don't want it to be cardio or respiratory based, so take your time between those sets. And quality of movement always precedes weight on the bar. So we ask for 2 squat snatches. Limit the weight as necessary to make sure you're hitting squat snatches and make sure they're pretty. So like the arms are catching fully locked out. We're not like bent and then pressing the bar out, right? We have to be able to differentiate between the snatch and the clean and jerk, and we want to catch with fully extended arms whenever we snatch. The workout, 1 kiss, is a 10-minute AMRAP. 30 unbroken double unders, 30 kettlebell sumo deadlift, and 30 box jumps. So unbroken double unders mean if you trip, you got to restart. So if you're someone that's learning dubs or trying to get better at fluid and consecutive dubs, this puts the pressure on that. It's going to slow probably the rest of the workout down because you're going to need to check your heart rate and make sure you're ready to go before you start double undering, because it's more devastating to get like 22, 23 and trip than it is to take a few extra seconds before you start your double unders and get the unbroken sets done. Sumo deadlift, nothing new there. We'll talk about a wide base and reaching the kettlebell back towards your heels. And then 30 box jumps, 24 inches for guys, 20 inches for ladies. Traditional box jump means you got to stand all the way up on top of the box. I know it's tough for some of you, but you'll be all right. Full extension of the hips is something that you'll have to learn how to do someday. Might as well be Wednesday of this week. Thursday. Title of the workout for Thursday is "Don't You Worry, Child. Don't you worry, child. We're still running." This is our last week of structured running work before we test our 2-mile again, and then move on to some different skill. A little different format this week. You have 300-meter shuttle runs, 5 of them with 2 minutes of rest in between, and then 6 25-meter laps. So 25-meter laps. This is short distance running, which means you want to run hard. They're like wind sprints, like recovery, repeatable sprints. Okay, you want to run all of your stuff hard. You get structured rest, you're going to try to match those times. Remember, consistency is the goal in this running cycle. With our distance runs, it's been trying to hit the same times. With our shorter runs, same thing. We don't want to hold back on that first one. We do want to push, okay? But then we want to try to hit it and stay as close to that time as possible over the course of the rest of our work. Then you got some beach bod stuff at the end of the day, which everybody loves. You can get into that. And then on Friday, bench press and deadlift, okay? 1 by max reps at 70, 80, and 90% of your heavy 3 bench press. 1 by max reps at the same percentages, but based off your 5-rep max deadlift. Okay? So we're going to get those hamstrings stinging, get that chest stinging, get prepared to move heavyweight for multiple reps next week. And then the workout heat waves. Looks like old Philly boy might have a better concept of what qualifies as a 10-minute or less workout on a Friday than I do. Clearly, I've been off the mark So let's see if he can get it right. 50 cal row for dudes, 40 cal row for ladies, 30 handstand push-ups, and 10 bar muscle-ups. Again, 2 skill movements in there that can end up taking people a lot of time. If you are really dead set on hitting the stimulus, which is going to be a fast, furious workout, then you might have to modify the skill. If you really want to practice the skill, and it might take you more time, you got to know what you're choosing to do. I'm not going to stop you from doing it. I support your want and your drive to have higher skill, but we do program workouts with an intended stimulus in mind. 10 minutes or less is definitely that stimulus. If you think the skill work would take you more than that and you want to hit the stimulus, you're going to have to change. You're going to have to modify to a different skill. And that looks like a pretty good week. We're going to have a lot of fun. You can see the songs that were randomly generated for this week. Maybe this week Phil will, get into the spirit of things, play that song for you guys. I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll see you Monday. Bye.